Hi all, welcome to another episode on Career Guidance series. Today we are going to discuss about the career opportunities that are offered in the field of import and export management. We know that today you can't imagine the world without import and export. So importing goods from a country and exporting to another country is what has become very vital part of any business today. Today's atmosphere, when you and your country cannot manufacture something, this is where you have to import goods from a different country, and this is generally called as international trade. So import as well as export, this makes a lot of sense in contributing and calculating the overall GDP of a country. In fact, most of whatever we buy today comes us from import, export or international trade. This industry is a huge industry, as almost the entire world is involved in international trade nowadays. However, did you ever know that mere transfer of goods across national borders is an extremely complicated process? You got that right. This process is a complicated process as involves a number of people to facilitate the smooth running of this business. In this session, we are going to have a closer look on what are the scope as well as the nature of import-export jobs and how we can get into this field, and what are the job profiles and where you can get certified, what all courses you have to learn, where you have to learn, and obviously what are the job profiles available and their salary. Basically, import and export courses, whether that's a diploma course or a postgraduate programs or a graduate program, these courses give foundation to a career in international market and trade. The program, whatever it is, that teach candidates regarding the product development, payments, financial processes, documentations associated with that particular process, international business and so on. The rapid growth of international trade nowadays, that opened enormous opportunities for qualified and skilled professionals to administer the import and export process. You should understand that candidates, after pursuing a specialized course in import as well as export, or in some cases you may have to get certified. In that case, you will be hired by many big companies in domains like pricing, sourcing, costing, export market research, distribution, freight marketing, export finance, documentation, or even in foreign exchange trade. When it comes to India, where all you can get employed? Almost all the corporate companies vacancies are available as an import-export consultant. So I don't want to mention any specific company. Next question is where you have to learn. What you have to learn? These two things. As I told you earlier, diploma courses are available, PG diploma programs are available, even some universities are offering graduate programs in import-export trade, and obviously you can find a few MBA programs that related to import and export. Any of these programs you can do. Usually the certificate program fee ranges somewhere between 50,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees, and MBA or PGDBM, as per the standard norms, universities may levy fee on you. But if you are a working professional and if you are trying to enrich your career, or you are looking for an up move in your career, it will be always better you choose for some online or distance program. In that case, you need not leave your job, and second advantage is you can complete it while you are on job. Obviously, that's economical too. In the case of diploma or postgraduate diploma that offered by some institutions, make sure that that curriculum involves the EXIM policy framework, international trade environment, import-export regulations, international supply chain management, risk management in import and export, export-import promotional schemes in India and abroad, banking transaction and international marketing. At least make sure that these topics are well covered in that curriculum. So before joining any online or distance program or even offline also, make sure that you went thoroughly through the curriculum before join or commit to pay any fee. Where all you can get employed? That's a vital question. Sectors that offer ample scope to candidates in import and export generally includes like trading houses in India as well as abroad, export departments or development authorities and commodity boards, marine insurance company, export process zones or special economic zones that meant for exporting goods only, export promotion councils and export oriented units. Nowadays, a lot of export oriented units that's in apparel you can find everywhere. So the scope of this is enormous. And typical job profiles that are something like export manager or import manager or export sales manager, etc. etc. That kind of profiles generally put forward by many companies. What about the average pay package that offered by typical companies? If you are joining as an export manager, the entry level salary ranges anywhere between 5 to 6 lakh rupees. And if you are joining as an import manager, that will be a bit less, something like 4 to 5 lakh rupees per annum. And international supplies or logistics manager, they may fetch a bit higher in the range 6 to 7 lakhs. Or if you are joining as an export sales manager, obviously that will be almost like 6 lakh per annum in and around. That happens. So this is just an indicative figures, just for your comparison between the job profiles. So generally the salary will be fixed, or we can assume that the salary is fixed based on the NPM, that's net profit margin yield from that particular operation by a company. So obviously you can understand that as an export manager or an export sales manager, the company's net profit margin is higher when compared to the import operations. Let's have a look on who all are the top hiring companies hiring import export professionals. First one is Reliance Industries. Second one is ONGC, Indian Oil, Coal India, Tata Motors, Tata Steel, Mahindra & Mahindra, ITC, BHEL, Steel Authority and Sun Pharma. These are the 10 big companies in India they are hiring. Apart from these, various departments as well as small specialized zones like export oriented zones, irrespective of the industry, they will also hire export experts or consultants or export professionals for the smooth running of operations. Next question is where you can study. MBA programs are offered by a lot of institutes as well as universities in India. Institutes like Indian Institute of Foreign Trade or even University of Madras or IMU Chennai, Cochin University of Science and Technology. The list of universities, that's a bit lengthy. They are offering either import-export management or international trade or international business. Any of these specializations, they are offering MBA programs to the graduates. Some of these programs may need a CAT score and some universities may not insist for it. So you please check the prospectus as well as the university website before joining. A few universities in India, they are offering Bachelor in Business Administration, that's a BBA in International Trade also. One such university is R&B Global University. But personally, I prefer you to do your first graduation, your graduation in some broader subject like commerce, and after that you can move to do some MBA in foreign trade. That may be good for your future. Some universities like Bharatidasan University or Amity University, they are offering distant as well as online modes of MBA program as well as postgraduate diploma programs in foreign trade or import export management. That also you can try if you are a working professional. So I hope you got a better understanding of the opportunities with import export management sector and the scope of choosing that as a career. With this, I'm winding up this session. Feel free to script your questions in the comment box. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Till then, bye from Anup.
Please subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos.